내가 봤을 때 지하 아니야?
More families in Seoul are now raising dogs and cats. As a result, many service jobs related to companion animals have emerged in Korea. There are pet groomers, 24-hour veterinary clinics, and even cafes where you can bring your pets. Of course, not all cafes allow pets. Only a handful have adopted this policy, and since there aren't that many, I decided to visit one today. I also have a pet. I really love dogs, but there aren't many places where I can spend time with one. Some large shopping malls allow pets, while others have restrictions or don't allow them at all. Most importantly, once you take the dog out, it becomes very difficult to sit down and have a proper meal. So I usually end up getting takeout, like a hamburger, and eating it in a park or on a bench. That's why I was really happy to find a cafe where I could bring my dog and enjoy something simple like a sandwich and drinks. I hope more cafes like this open in the future. In our Songpagu area, there are quite a few cafes where you can bring your pets. There are actually a good number of them, especially around Seokchon Lake. Many residents have dogs, so there are lots of cafes that allow pets. You can even bring your pet to places where you can drink wine, have coffee, or eat a full-up meal. I was introduced a place in the video, the cafe with the turtles, remember? It was actually a restaurant. In reality, public awareness of pets hasn't quite reached the level of more advanced countries yet. People usually don't say much if you are holding a dog, but there are carriers designed for pets. If you put a dog in one of those and move it around, it essentially becomes a pet stroller. When a dog is old, it can be too weak to walk, but you can't just stop taking it out for walks either. So sometimes people put dogs that can't walk well into the strollers and take them out. But occasionally, some older individuals make dismissive or even hostile remarks about it. In a situation like that, it can feel quite upsetting, but in Korean society, Many people in their 70s, 80s, and 90s still don't really understand the concept of pet stroller. So when they see someone pushing a dog in a stroller as if it were a human baby, some react negatively, saying things like the world must be going downhill or that's it ridiculous. They might shake their heads and say it makes no sense, questioning why a dog would need a stroller when it's not a person. There have been quite a few instances where people responded in a rather unpleasant way, and although I almost got into arguments a few times, I had no choice but to hold back each time. While enjoying a sandwich and coffee, it was really nice to see so many people bringing their cute dogs. I truly love dogs. I watched the dogs that other customers bought, had my coffee, and found myself reminiscing about the dogs I used to have. I also thought about a recent companion who passed away, which brought up a mix of emotions. That said, it can be a bit uncomfortable if very large dog is around and there's a smell of urine or feces. But as long as everything is kept clean, I honestly wish there were many more places like this. Many people who come to Korea may want to raise a dog. If you already have a dog, please don't abandon it. When you leave Korea, there are also many Koreans who are willing to adopt abandoned dogs, so it would be good to arrange an adoption in advance by advertising or finding a new owner before you depart. I hope more cafes like these will continue to open, and thank you as always for watching our videos. We will do our best to capture and share the real side of Korea, things that many foreigners may not be familiar with. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.